How you doing? My name is Thomas Saitta. I am represented by Model and Talent Men. So, my interest in driving. Well, I love to drive. I love cars. I liked cars since I was 2 years old. As a matter of fact, I can tell people what the year, make, and model of a car was before I even started reading. And that's the truth. Just by the shape, even though they look similar, I can tell just by the shape of which was a Chevy, which was a Cadillac, which was an Oldsmobile. And kids in the neighborhood would try to cover the name on the badge. But been driving for 30 years. My daily driver is a 1996 Mazda MX-6. Fun car to drive. Not too fast, but you don't have to drive fast to have fun driving. Especially on my route to work every day. It's a country two-lane highway, and it has some of those sharp turns, and I like to take the turns at a safe speed, but it's fun to drive. It's fun to take that turn at a certain speed. You know, just a little bit of fun. You can't do those in the, you can't do that in the crossover or the family minivan. You can't do that in the minivan. That's not a lot of fun. But minivans are good if you have a big family, which I had. And when they were little, and you put the little DVD player in there and the sound system, and kids are entertained. But I'll tell you, my favorite types of cars are those old lanyards that they made from 1965 through 76. Man, I'll tell you, these cars, you could hold a dance on the trunk of those things. That's, but they were pretty and they were beautiful. I said, one day I want to own one of them. But I attend car meets almost every month. Met a couple guys who have some Mazdas like myself, and we drive down to the meet, and made a couple friends. And it was great. It's a good experience to get out there and have a conversation. People come up to your car and they, oh wow, where did you get that? And and then next thing you know, you're making friends, and you guys are getting together for meets on a regular basis. I've driven box trucks. I've driven an armored car. Got a safe driving award for driving that for about a year when I worked at the company many years ago. But cars my interest in cars since I was 2 years old. I still have most of every Hot Wheels and Matchbox since I was a kid. I have model cars all over my house. Mostly the cars that I want to own one day. But it's always a fun experience. I drive with the windows down when the weather's nice, windows down, and the radio blasting with my sunglasses. When I'm alone, of course, can't do that with when you have passengers in the car. But when I'm by myself, I'm in my zone. I drive a long distance. It's quiet. I have the radio. It's just me, the radio, the windows down, the wind blowing, sunglasses on, cruising. It's a lot of fun. You just get into that. There's a zone that you just get into when you enjoy driving, especially if you're driving your car it's fun to drive. So that being said, I am just always been a car guy, and I have many interests in cars, even those that fit in the palm of your hand here. But cars are a beautiful thing, and I mean, even a stick shift. Ever drive a stick shift? Now that's a lot of fun to drive because now you have control of the car. Drove a stick shift Mustang one time. Wasn't a fast Mustang, but it was a stick shift. It's still a big difference. I drove a stick shift truck, one of those box delivery trucks. That was a lot different than driving a car. But like I said, I got experience in driving. And if you don't like to drive, you're not going to drive. But if you like to drive, there's nothing like getting in that feeling of getting in that car and driving.